Hey everybody, welcome back to The Vintage Bartender. This is Troy. Today we have another holiday episode, a little gift giving guide, review of sorts. Today we are doing the 12 cocktails of Christmas. This was, I think, $32.99 at the local Costco here. So usually this is kind of a seasonal thing. So if I like it and I recommend it, I'd run out and get it right now because they're probably almost gone. So 12 cocktails of Christmas, the Vintage Bartender. Here we go. Shall we do cocktail number one? Here we go. Ooh, we have looks like our tequila here, the Corazon tequila with some margarita mix. So it looks like we have first cocktail of the 12 days of cocktail Christmas is the Corazon Margarita. So the recipe here, which I'll throw up because you obviously can't read it from there, but is 2 fluid ounces of Stirring's margarita mixer, 50 mLs of Corazon tequila with ice, straight into a rimmed glass and garnished with a lime. For a frozen margarita, blend for 20 seconds. So I'm an on the rocks kind of guy, so I'll do as they say and just throw it into a glass and go from there. I am not a salt on the rim guy, so I'm gonna go naked rim. Doesn't get much easier than that to make a cocktail. Open these 2 up, throw it in a glass, and give it a taste. Here we go. 2 ounces of your Stirring's margarita mix. In there like so, and 50 mLs of your Corazon tequila blanco. Boom. I mean, as far as cocktail making goes, it is not much easier than that. Now it did say to garnish it with a lime, so I got a little lime here. Do a little wedge for a little garnish there. I'll give it a little squeeze, get a little freshness in there. Garnish with my lime. And then I'm actually gonna stir it up since I just dumped them in there, but. All right, so I have my cocktail number 1 of the 12 cocktails of Christmas for my little 12 days of cocktails here. I have a feeling it's gonna be a pretty Merry Christmas after I go through all these. Maybe tonight, I don't know, we'll see. All right, cocktail number 1, the margarita. Here we go, first sip, see how it is. That is surprisingly smooth. It doesn't have a huge bite of lime. Like sometimes when you have margaritas, I make my own. I use a bunch of lime juice in there and you really get that boom lime flavor, forwardness. This one's a lot smoother. It feels a little more sweeter, like it has a little more of the sweetness. But it has a nice tang at the end. The tequila is kind of in the background almost. So it's super smooth. If you're not, I mean, for a pre-made cocktail, I could sip on this all day and night. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut this and squeeze a little half a lime in here and see if that brightens it up a bit. I mean, everybody, if you're garnishing with lime, you're gonna have the lime to do this, so you might as well give it a shot. So a little squeeze in there, do a little mix, see if that changes our flavor profile a little bit. All right, there we go. Cocktail number 1 with a little modification. Definitely better. You know, if I had to give it the thumbs up, the thumbs down, I'll give it the thumbs up. Margarita, it's pretty solid for a pre-mix. Yeah, I would drink this again. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to drink the whole cocktail before I move on. Although you guys might be sitting there for a while if I do that. So, but it might get more interesting at the end. That said, I'm a little curious how we get 12 cocktails from 14 spirits and 10 mixers. I'm not really sure how the math adds up on that, but maybe it'll be more apparent as we go through the different cocktails. So cocktail number 1, the margarita. I'm gonna drink it because I don't want to put it to the side and move on and then have like some watered down mess at the end. So just bear with me. Maybe I'll do like a speed drink, you know, speed up the footage here. You know what? I wasn't sure what to expect in this little journey. I feel beachy, islandy with my margarita. I wonder where we're gonna be transported to next with our next cocktail. How about we wonder no more? Cocktail. Ooh, it's gonna be a long night if I can't speak after the first cocktail. All right, 12 days of cocktails. Day number 1 in the books. Day number 2 coming at you. Let's see what we got here. All right. Well, it's nice that you don't have to find it. It kind of just goes in order. So, day number 2. Ooh, we have the Wheatley Cosmopolitan. A cocktail I'm less familiar with. Definitely more familiar with the margarita, but the Wheatley Cosmo. Combine 2 fluid ounces of stirring Cosmopolitan cocktail mixer and 50 mLs of Wheatley vodka with ice in a shaker. Strain into a rimmed margarita glass. I'm still back with my Martini glass, and garnish with a lime. All right, 2 ounces of our Cosmo mix, which is, as they say, cranberry and key lime juice cocktail blend from concentrate. So cranberry and key lime. So we have 2 ounces of that, which we'll pour into there. Ooh, I like the smell of that. It smells good. Ooh. 2 ounces of that. Wheatley vodka, craft distilled. I haven't had Wheatley vodka. I have seen it made in other cocktails. It seems like a pretty good value for what you get. Pretty good flavor profile. So we'll see how it is in the stirrings. A Cosmo cocktail number 2 of the 12 days of cocktails. I think we'll shake this up real quick. All right, shaken, not stirred. All right, so we got some, smells good. Smell the cranberry frothiness. We'll have a red drink, which is very festive for the holiday for sure. All right, there we go. All right, our Wheatley Vodka Cosmo, drink number 2 in the 12 days of Christmas. Oh, how dare I forget, garnish with a lime. Give it a quick, quick lime. There we go. All right, here we go. Cosmo, 12 days of Christmas, day number 2. You know, it's not bad. It's not bad. You can get the cranberry, very smooth vodka flavor. Like the margarita, the flavors are just a little muted, if that makes sense. It's there, you taste it, but it doesn't give you that kapow, you know, that you kind of expect from like the fresh, bright flavors of something that's, you know, fresh and fresh squeeze and that kind of thing. Well, I don't know how you fresh squeeze a cranberry, but not bad. Not bad at all. You know, maybe you get your kids to leave this out for Santa. Teach them how to make a cocktail. I mean, Santa would enjoy it. I know I do. All right, drink number 2 of the 12 days of cocktails. In the books, number 2, the Cosmo. I give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm gonna go a little yay or nay on each of these cocktails. This one, definitely not a thumbs down, because thumbs down would be like it doesn't taste good. This tastes good. It just doesn't taste great. So overall, another thumbs up. 12 days of cocktails. Here we go. Day number 3. I wonder what it is. What's your guess? I don't know. So we've had tequila, we've had vodka. Now, day number 3. It is, ooh, the Buffalo Trace Old Fashioned. The recipe, for you who can't read it from there: mix 2 fluid ounces of stirring Old Fashioned mix and 50 mLs of Buffalo Trace bourbon. Pour into a rocks glass with ice, stir gently, garnish with orange peel, and enjoy. Let's make our Old Fashioned cocktail number 3 on the 12 days of cocktails. With this one, I got my rocks glass here. Throw some ice in there. Cocktail number 3. Kind of like the other cocktails, you open them, you throw them in. This is why it makes no sense that there's 14 bottles of premium spirits, 10 bottles of mixers, and yet there's 12 cocktails. I still don't see how to do that Cartesian math. But I don't have to answer that question now, because we're just gonna keep on trucking through our 12 days of cocktails. Old Fashioned coming up. Start off with 2 ounces of our Old Fashioned mix, which I know all the purists out there are just screaming, no, don't do it. But people who, you know, new to bartending, new to cocktails, this is a good gateway drug. All right, and we're 50 mLs of our Buffalo Trace straight Kentucky bourbon whiskey coming at ya. All right, I mean, it's pretty easy to make. It's really just pouring 2 things in there. All right, stir gently. Don't stir crazily, gently. All right. Just get it chilled a little bit there. I can smell the bourbon from here, which I like, so it's a good smell for me. And we said garnish with a orange, which is traditional. However, I don't have an orange with me, but you know, any citrus will do in a pinch. So we got ourselves a little, ooh, oh gosh, that smells good. You're gonna want to add up this piece of citrus. If you don't have this, it's gonna make the cocktail a lot, you know, not as good. So I'm gonna express over the glass here, give those essential oils, rub the rim, throw it in, and there we go. The cocktail number 3 on our 12 days of cocktails. This one, the Buffalo Trace Kentucky bourbon whiskey with our stirrings Old Fashioned mix. Here we go. Interesting. It doesn't taste bad. It's different than an old fashioned than I'm used to. So it definitely tastes more like a mixed drink than an old fashioned. It tastes like there's juice, like, you know, fruit juice, which if you look at the ingredients, there are in here. I get a little bit of that kind of smoky, spicy finish at the very, very end. But for the most part, you get like a rather smooth yet fruity whiskey cocktail. I wouldn't call this an old fashioned. This one, Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna not drink it. It tastes pretty good. It's just not an old fashioned. So, thumbs up, thumbs down, cocktail number 3, the Buffalo Trace Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey with the Stirrings Old Fashioned mix. I'm gonna have to give it a thumbs down. So, we're 2 for 3, which ain't bad, not too bad, not too shabby. So, the jury is still out on this as a gift so far. I mean, if somebody gave it to me, I'd be like, that's cool. I would drink it. So far. Actually, I'd probably drink it if it was horrible. So maybe that's not the best recommendation. But, yeah, what are you gonna do? All right, well, you sit there. I'm gonna drink the rest of this old fashioned. We'll come back in a minute. 2, 3, 4, 10, I don't know. And we will continue on our journey in the 12 days of cocktails. All right, cocktail number 3 in the books. Unfortunately, I fell below the thumbs up, thumbs down line. But tomorrow is a new day. And number 4 could be amazing. Actually, forget about tomorrow. Let's do it right now. Cocktail number 4 of the 12 days of cocktails. Let's see what we got. Ooh, a Southern Comfort Sour. Nice. I'm actually pretty excited about this one. So the recipe: combine 2 fluid ounces of stirring sour mix and 50 mLs of Southern Comfort Original in a shaker with ice. Strain into a rocks glass filled with ice and enjoy. I mean, pretty straightforward. Put it in a shaker, shake it, drink it. So cocktail number 4 in our 12 days of cocktails, Southern Comfort Sour. So let's grab our shaker. Let's grab some ice. I'm all over the place today. Like our other cocktails in our 12 days of cocktails, open the bottles, throw it in. So I'm gonna give it a little shake this time, a little extra effort. We got our 2 ounces of sour mix, Southern Comfort, 50 milliliters. Shake time. How about some shake music? We haven't had shake music yet, have we? Maybe we have, but we need some more right now. And it's gotta be festive. You ready? Here we go. Strain into a rocks glass with ice. Ooh. There we go. We have your Southern Comfort Sour. Cocktail number 4 in our 12 days of cocktails. Woo. That got me in my jowls. But it's a pleasant gotcha in the jowls. Definitely sweet. You get the citrus. You get the little Southern Comfort at the very end. It definitely tastes pre-manufactured in a way. It definitely tastes like a pre-made mixer. However, it still actually tastes pretty good for a pre-made mixer. I actually kind of like it. Maybe because I grew up on artificial stuff. But that is, I mean, that's easy drinking. That's pretty damn good. I don't have a bottle of Southern Comfort in my bar, but I'm going to tomorrow. Maybe it's because it's the 4th cocktail and it tastes better. I don't know. But this is fun. Thanks for hanging out, guys. If you haven't checked out our Bar Aid episodes where we go through the 80 drinks from a cocktail Rolodex that we found from 1950, I'd encourage you to check out those episodes. There's some weird cocktails on there, but it's kind of fun going through a little past cocktail history and drinking all those. So if you haven't checked those out, check those out. I'm gonna drink this and then we're gonna go on. I kind of wish I had another one. All right, cocktail number 4 in the books. Southern Comfort Sour, big thumbs up from me. Next, we have cocktail number 5, which we'll find out what is in just a second. Cocktail number 5 in our 12 days of cocktails is the Paddy's Irish Mule. Irish Mule. Combine 2 fluid ounces of stirring mule mixer and 50 mLs of Paddy's Irish whiskey in a copper mug or glass with ice. Stir gently, top with club soda or sparkling water. Garnish with lime and enjoy. Before we get started, I'm gonna go grab some club soda and I'll be right back with the magic of television. Club soda. Throw all this stuff in a glass with ice or a copper mug. Top with this, and you got yourself a Paddy's Irish Mule. Just so happened to have a little copper mug here. So let's fill our copper mug with ice. Gotta get it nice and full. You don't need a half cold cocktail, you need a fully cold cocktail. All right, so our ginger and lime, which, I mean, ginger and lime is a great combination, which I think why this drink is so popular. Super tasty. Simple Mule is what it's called there. And then we have our Paddy's Old Irish Whiskey. I am Irish, so I have a good feeling about it. 50 mLs, which is that many ounces. Stir gently. So we'll stir this in our copper mug here. Just a little chugga 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 choo choo sound. I like it. Top with a little club soda. I think that's enough topping going on. Garnish with lime. In our case, I'm gonna do a wedge, because my garnish game is not weak, but not the greatest. Paddy's Irish Mule. Smooth as a baby's bottom. I mean, I tell you what, you know, if you used fresh ingredients and, you know, fresh juices and things, this would probably be better. However, still very smooth, very tasty. Yeah, I mean, it's well-rounded. You get the ginger, it rounds out with the whiskey and the sweetness, tiny bit of citrus at the end. I mean, good all-around cocktail. It's tasty. I like it. Maybe it's just the copper mug. It's just so fancy. You know how you just like, presentation is like 90% of it? I think it is. You eat with your eyes and you drink with your eyes. I mean, summer day, even though this is the 12 days of cocktails, summer day, have one of those, 5 of those, it'd be golden. Sit by the pool. I don't have a pool, but if I did, I would sit by it and drink one of these. This is tasty. As far as the thumbs up, thumbs down, how we thinking on our 12 days of cocktails for the, you know, Paddy's Mule, as they call it. For this one, big thumbs up. I think I'll do one more before we call it a night. I'll do half Half, maybe do half tomorrow. I think I'll put a little warning, like don't do that. You know, don't do what I do. However, I'm having a pretty good time. I said I would drink this again and again and a few more agains. All right, let's drink the rest of our Paddy's Mule. Keep going. Number 6. What do you think it is? I don't know. It is the Wheatley Dirty Martini. It sounds so dirty. Combine 1 fluid ounce of Stirring's Dirty Martini mix and 50 mLs of Wheatley vodka in a cocktail shaker with plenty of ice. Not just ice, but plenty of ice. Shake gently. Plenty of ice, but shake gently. Strain into a martini glass and enjoy. Cocktail number 6. The Wheatley Vodka Dirty Martini. Coming at you. Here we go. Now we're not just gonna put some ice. We want to put plenty of ice into our shaker. So we're kind of just gonna go like this. All right. We're almost out of ice from our 6 cocktails, so that's why I did that. All right, plenty of ice in our shaker. We want to do 1 ounce of the Dirty Martini mix. 50 mLs of your vodka. It's asked to shake gently and strain into a martini glass. So let's get a martini glass prepped and ready. There we go, straight into a martini glass. There we go. Number 6 on the 12 days of cocktails, Dirty Martini, Wheatley Vodka Dirty Martini, if you want to be specific. Here we go. So that's like drinking alcoholic olive juice. Full disclosure, not a martini drinker. Definitely not a dirty martini drinker. This is an alcoholic olive juice. So if that's what a dirty martini is supposed to taste like, it's spot on. I don't know, the thumbs up, thumbs down. Do I give it a thumbs up, thumbs down? Where is it at in the cocktail journey? Number 6, halfway through. I may be biased because I don't drink a lot of dirty martinis, but for me, thumbs down. Sad emoji. I'm gonna finish this, call it a night, and come back for more tomorrow. Whew. It's still not as good as I want it to be. We're gonna finish it. And the 7th cocktail in the 12 days of cocktails is the Wheatley Vodka Mule. Another mule. We got 2 mules in the 12 days of cocktails. So the Wheatley Vodka Mule is what you would kind of expect out of a Moscow mule. Combine 2 fluid ounces of Stirring's Mule vodka, or no, let me start that over. Combine 2 fluid ounces of Stirring's Mule mixer and 50 mLs of Wheatley vodka in a copper mug or glass with ice. Stir gently, top with club soda or sparkling water, garnish with lime, and enjoy. So I believe we know what to do with these. So let's get to making this cocktail. Number 7 on the 12 days of cocktails. All right, so it says in a copper mug again. Got our copper mug. Add some ice, as they requested. The hell is that? This is why you don't leave your, there goes some good ice. So don't leave your scoop in your ice. Bar 101 and sanitation 101. All right, we have our copper mug filled with ice. With our other cocktails, pretty dang easy. Throw it in there, mix it up, see how it tastes. We have our simple mule mix, which contains, if you don't remember, ginger and lime juice and some sugar. All right, to that we add our 50 mLs of Wheatley vodka, which worked really well in our other cocktails, so I'm excited about it. All right, do that. I believe it was stirred gently, topped with club soda. So get out my stirring stick here, my good old bar spoon. Nice little stir there to get ingredients all incorporated. Don't need to do too much there. And then we need to top with some, I got some club soda, prepared from last time, didn't use it all. There we go, little topper there. And then we want to garnish with a lime. Gotta follow the directions, can't skip any steps here. Do a little wedge there. Garnish with a lime. Throw that on there like that. And we have our Wheatley Vodka Mule. Cheers, everybody. To day number 7, lucky number 7, if you will. Got that refreshing ginger smell. It is good. You know, not a potent pack a punch of ginger like you kind of want in your Moscow mules. However, still smooth, still good. You know, the mixer really evens out the punch of the alcohol, and so it's really smooth, easy drinking. You know, kind of a beginner cocktail, if you will. Pretty good. I'm gonna add my little squeeze of lime here, not just to garnish it, to zhuzh it up a bit. Mix that in. Give me a little more flavor. It's just lacking flavor a little bit. Not that it's not there. It's there. It's just kind of that pre-done, you know, manufactured flavor versus bright ingredients of fresh ginger beer. You know, I'm interested why they don't throw like some ginger beer in here. I think that would definitely brighten it up instead of the, you know, club soda or sparkling water. So if you got that on hand, adding that lime definitely spruced it up. So my advice, don't just garnish with your lime, squeeze her in there. But that is tasty. I will drink it. I will drink most things, but this one I would enjoy. Nice summer day. I mean, you look cool when drinking out of a copper mug, so it is what it is. So cheers. I'm gonna drink this and then we'll move on to number 8. Oh, but I almost forgot. Been giving these a thumbs up, thumbs down, or was it this way? I don't remember. But number 7, Wheatley Vodka Mule. You know, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. While it's not as, you know, oh, this is earth-shatteringly great as I would want it to be, it is a good cocktail. You serve this to someone, they would enjoy it. And so for that, give it a thumbs up. I think we've only had 1 thumbs down. So doing well. All right. I won't, you know, bend your ear anymore for this cocktail, so we'll do a little speed up of me drinking this and we'll go on to the next. All right, that wraps us up for number 7, the Wheatley Vodka Mule. Give the thumbs up. Let's move on to number 8. What do you say? Number 8, in the 12 Days of Cocktails is, I feel like Vanna White. Her job's dope. Is the Paddy's and Ryan Irish Coffee. We're getting caffeinated for this one. All right, fill most of a mug with freshly brewed hot coffee. Combine with 50 ml of Paddy's Irish whiskey and 25 ml of Ryan's Irish cream. Stir, top with a generous portion of whipped cream and enjoy. Man, they need to tell you you have to have like whipped cream and stuff. Our Irish coffee. Here we go. What do we got? Just so happens I have an Irish coffee glass. Look at that. And just so happens I knew we need it eventually. So I brewed a pot of coffee. All right. So let's make this bad boy. So it says fill mostly with this. I should warn you, I don't like coffee. Now, however, I love the smell of it. Like, smells great, but it kind of just tastes like eating burnt earth or drinking burnt earth. So, not a huge fan of this cocktail already. However, I will try to remain impartial, and give it its fair due. So for this one, 50 mLs of your whiskey, which in this case is the whole shebang. Pour that in there. There we go. And 25 mLs, so half of that. So it'd be great if I knew how much mLs were in ounces. But I think we're just gonna fill it to the top. I mean, more can't hurt, right? So this is Irish cream, similar to your Bailey's or others. So, I mean, I thought Bailey's kind of was the only game in town, but we'll see how Ryan's is. All right, here we go. Making it creamy. That looks about good. Fill her up. Ooh, it's like watching the eye of a storm. I like it. Okay. There we go. Oh, it's still going. Okay. Whew. I kind of got to psych myself up for this one, ladies and gents. Okay. We got our Paddy's Irish coffee. I'm going to give it a little swizzle here because I got a little, what looks like whiskey just staring at the top there. Mix it in. Make sure we're all incorporated. Don't get any bad sips. That said, I think that'll do it. Do it to it. All right, we got, I think this is actually my first ever Irish coffee. Here goes. You know, better than I expected. It's actually quite nice. I think if you like coffee, this is going to be your jam, especially wintertime by the fire, you know, or not by a fire if you don't like fires. I don't know, by the Christmas tree, the menorah, whatever your favorite hangout place is during the holidays. All right, so like the other cocktails in our 12 Days of Cocktails, gonna give this a thumbs up, the thumbs down. Do I like it? Do I not? Would I recommend it? For this one, the Irish coffee, I think if you added the whipped cream like they say, it would be even creamier and better. So I gotta give it the thumbs up because it's creamy and good by itself. You add some whipped cream on top of that, it's gonna be pretty tasty. So give this the thumbs up from a non-coffee drinker. So that's saying something. So Irish coffee, great cocktail in the 12 Days of Cocktails. So yeah, I'm gonna drink this, which not too stoked about, but best coffee drink I think I've ever had. So that's saying something. There you have it. Number 8 in the 12 Days of Cocktails, Paddy's Irish coffee in the books. Thumbs up. You guys want to move on to the next one? Because I do. Number 9 in the 12 days of cocktails is... Ooh, the Corazon Margarita. I don't know why I just did that voice. The Corazon Margarita. Combine 2 fluid ounces of Stirring's margarita mixer and 50 mLs of Corazon tequila with ice straight into a rimmed glass and garnish with lime for a frozen margarita blend for 20 seconds. No, we're not going to do that. Mostly because I don't have a blender. However, this is the second margarita in our 12 days of cocktails. So, no offense to Stirring's in their product line, but we're getting a little repetitive here. I believe numero uno was the Corazon Margarita, and number 9 is also the Corazon Margarita. It's the same cocktail. Really? Out of all the cocktails in the world, you can't come up with something else? That is a little disappointing. That is a mark in the bad category. I mean, I'm no quitter. I'm not going to just be like, oh, we already tried that one. Don't want to drink it. Because that's not cool. I came here to drink 12 cocktails, and we're gonna keep on keeping on. I'm not a salt margarita guy, so I'm gonna go naked glass, margarita mix, down the gullet, Corazon Margarita. For some reason, I thought this was a different tequila when I first opened up, so I was a little excited to, you know, try another one. But now that I see the label, it is the exact same. So 50 mLs, ounce and a half. So your official 1 shot. All right, got our margarita here in our glass. I'm gonna stir it up. I remember from last time, a little flat on the flavor profile of the margarita. So I'm gonna add a little half a lime here. I might even add a whole lime. I don't know if you are, but I love a good limey margarita. So I'm not afraid of fruit juice, not afraid of that bright flavor. So we're gonna do a whole lime here. So one there, one there. And I know not the recipe per se, but that said, this is what I like to drink. So, you know, it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. So we're gonna mix that in. And cheers to the Corazon Margarita. I mean, still a solid margarita, like I said before, in number 1. You feel deja vu ever? It's good, solid. You know, you're getting you can tell it's a mix based on the flavor profile. Adding the whole lime was not a mistake, let me tell you that. It definitely makes it a lot better. So if you're making this and you got some limes, I would definitely add a whole lime to this. Make it a little better. Might even fool your friends into thinking you made a killer homemade margarita. Who knows? So with that, number 9 on our 12 days of cocktails. Cheers. As I said before, thumbs up, thumbs down. You know, what if I said thumbs down now and thumbs up before? What would we even do with that? I don't know. But I'm not going to do that. Thumbs up on this one. Let's continue on our journey. I'm going to drink this and then we can move on. Cheers. Cocktail number 9 in the books. Just like in cocktail number 1, giving it the thumbs up. So let's move on to the next cocktail. What do you say? Number 10. Here we go. Number 10 is the Buffalo Trace Old Fashioned. Again. So this should be called the 8 cocktails of Christmas that we stretched into 12 days. And on top of that, This was, it was my only thumbs down cocktail, the old fashioned. However, I am no quitter. I will continue on powering through the 12 days of cocktails. I mean, let's get this over with. When I snap my fingers, I'm gonna have an old fashioned glass up here, somewhere right here. And the old fashioned glass appears. However, in the movie magic moment that just happened, I had some time to reflect, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little pissed off. Not pissed off, that's probably too strong, but I'm pretty disappointed. This thing says the 12 days of cocktails. I would assume that there's one cocktail per day, a different cocktail, new, you know, so you can sample 12 cocktails, not sample 8 over 12 days and drink them again. What if you don't like them? That's the whole point, right? So I decided I'm not drinking these again, especially this one, because I don't like it. It was bad. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna see if there's any new cocktails in here, and then we're gonna wrap it all up with a recommend, yes, no, see how it goes. So let's see what 11 holds. Number 11 in the 12 days of cocktails is Paddy's and Ryan's Irish Coffee. Huh, sounds vaguely familiar to number 8. Number 8 and 11, the exact same. And number 12, Wheatley Vodka Mule. Let's bring this home. So as you can see here are the cocktails that we just tried, all 8 of them. It was fun the first 8 days, and then we got a little repetitive on day number 9. I wouldn't go out and buy this at all. However, that said, there are some good cocktails in here. Well, there's 1 or 2 good cocktails in here that I would say, hey, go get yourself some Stirrings mix because it tastes pretty damn good. That would be the Southern Comfort Sour, which had the sour mix. Instead of buying this for, what was it, $32.99, what I want to say? I don't know. I'll put the price right there of what it actually costs. I don't remember. Instead of buying this, I'd buy yourself the Stirring Sour Mix and a bottle of Southern Comfort, and you're gonna have some good cocktails out of that bad boy. However, 12 days of cocktails, AKA 8 days of cocktails, which we stretched to 12 because apparently that's like a marketing thing. I guess the 8 days of cocktails doesn't sound as good as the 12 days of cocktails. They can't, 12 days of Christmas. Kind of play on that. So apparently I took the hit for you on this one. Don't go out and buy this. Thanks if you're still here, coming along this journey with me. Hope you had fun. I had a good time sitting here, hanging, drinking cocktails. Let me know what you think. Have you tried some of these mixes? Have you not? Are you like, no mixes? And tell me your best recipe for maybe a sour mix that I want to try for my new favorite, the Southern Comfort Sour. I'd love to hear it. So for now, I'm going to sign off. This is Troy from the Vintage Bartender. Thanks for tuning in. If you made it all the way to the end, I salute you. 2 cocktails down, 9 to go. That's horrible. Only had 2 drinks, I swear. Plus some eggnog before this because I was into the nog lately. Let's see how far we make it tonight. Cocktail numero 4. I don't know why I do Spanglish sometimes, but anyway, cocktail. Excuse me. Cocktail. I'm gonna start over because I forgot what I was gonna say. It's getting saucy up in here. Actually, I don't remember. Is that what it said? Let me see. Supposed to do something else? I don't remember. Let me get the Book of Mystery. How dare I forget? Thy garnish. I'm gonna start that over. A little tipsy. I'm not gonna lie. 650. Yeah. Plenty of ice. Shake gently. Strain into a martini glass and enjoy. For all you briny martini drinkers, you dirty, dirty dogs. Don't worry, I'm back. All right, that wrap. No. Bleh. Bleh. All right, that about wraps us up. No. I think I might have had 8 cocktails. With our stirrings, cocktail, gift set, stocking stuffer, although you have to have a pretty big ass stocking if you're gonna fit this in there.